Greetings from the internet. Episode 1, InterTen. We're here, we're live. We're not live, I don't know where you are. You're somewhere in the world right now, so this is definitely not live for you. This is InterTen. It's a show about last week on the internet. Today, we look back on the internet. WTF, internet. It comes out every week, every single Friday. In 10 minutes, we compact the whole internet. Come here, internet. Oh. 10 minutes of the internet. We're shooting this in Brisbane, Australia, which means we are first. We see if the world ends, we'll let you know about it. You'll only have 12 hours though. I don't know how it works. If an asteroid hits, everyone's dead immediately, I think. But we'll be dead before you. Save you good space up in heaven. Who are we kidding? I'll save you space in hell. I'm going there. Nice, it's warm and I know people, so it's totally fine. Let's look at what's on the show. This week on the show, we have Interfamous, Trigger-nometry, hashtag what, hashtag why, and viral video. That's what we'll be showing you about. All this internet. So who's got the time? We do. We don't have real jobs. Welcome to Interfamous. This is a segment about internet famous people. The internet made you famous. And who are these people? Maybe it's a real person who did something stupid on the internet and then we catch on to it and make fun of it, because that's what everything is about on the internet. No one is safe, nothing is safe, we will make fun of you. And our first ever Interfamous person is Kashmasa. How about that? That's her. She's a problem child. She went on that Dr. Phil show. You know what I'm talking about, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, it's like they're all the same. He was on Oprah or something. Was he having sex with Oprah at one stage? Was he? I don't know. She goes on Dr. Phil and she's a problem child. Her mom brings her in and says, oh, my daughter, she's 13 or whatever, stealing cars or whatever the case is. So they start talking to her, and you know, and there's an audience, a studio audience. So Danielle, the audience is all booing her and stuff like that. So she just reckons, all right, yous all hoes. So Dr. Phil's like, that's uncalled for. And then she utters the famous phrase.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Translation, we'll meet outside this premises and argue our points violently. What does one think about that? So she utters those famous words and the internet went crazy. This went viral like you couldn't believe. There were songs about it. You'll hear me saying that for the next 54 InterTen shows because it's the goodest thing ever. Last week, she got filmed on an airplane punching someone and they were both ejected from the airplane. Which, I mean, that is gangster. Stealing cars, how about that? Chewing Dr. Phil right in his face, I don't care about you. Then she decks a lady on an airplane. This girl is gangster as shit. Then we're like, that's it for her, she's done. No! Music video!
She will never leave you. The same nigga with hating, I turn into believers. I done made it through the rain and I ain't called FEMA.
Just standing on a Bentley, which she probably stole. Yeah, she stole it. You can easily steal a Bentley, you just need a lot of white privilege. You know what I mean? Because they're only in those neighborhoods. So she's jamming on this Bentley, standing on the Bentley, jamming out to Kodak Black's song, Everything 1K. Then, whoa, she goes back on Dr. Phil.
Are back.
Where's everybody? There's no hoes. You were nothing before I came on this show.
Thank you for that.
And I think an internet star is born if she doesn't get pregnant within the next 48 hours. Trigger-nometry. Trigger-nometry is a segment where we see who got triggered by what. Who's fighting on the internet. We find out why they got triggered and we figure out how they got triggered using math. Math. The science of being smarter than everyone else. Now, let's figure out who got triggered about what this week on the internet using math. We are talking about this wonderful clip. Let's have a little look-see.
Muslim ban, they wouldn't be feuding with everybody in the world. They wouldn't be doing this shit with Russia. Are you crazy?
Calm down, Bill. There is no Muslim ban.
That was obviously Piers Morgan, or as I like to call him, Penis Organ. So Piers Morgan was on a panel show with Bill Maher and they were talking the Trump disaster. And they were talking about the Muslim ban and Piers Morgan said, there is no Muslim ban. The wonderful, the incredible, my personal Jesus, Jeffries says,
Calm down, Bill. There is no Muslim ban. If there was,
fuck off.
Sorry, why did we...
Fuck off.
Okay.
It's a fucking Muslim ban.
Okay.
He said there was a Muslim
This
ban.
is the point.
There's a Muslim
This is a
ban.
talk.
It was wonderful. It was beautiful because Piers Morgan was on Twitter recently also dissing old J.K. Rowling. Hey, don't you make fun of our literary goddess. She had a Twitter spat. They got a little bit triggered by each other. They had a little Twitter spat about Piers Morgan says he's never read any of the Harry Potter books. Oh! Whoa, you've never read any other books, you penis. What has happened out of that little Twitter spat has been hilarious. There was a random bookshop owner somewhere in England that is tweeting line by line Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to Penis Organ's Twitter account. Every line. That is genius. That is trolling. That is trolling with a dedication level that I have not seen. Hashtag what? Hashtag why? This is a segment about what trended on the hashtags this week. This week's biggest trending hashtag was Grammys 2017 and all the little hashtags that came out of that. Our favorites. Hey? CeeLo Green. Not so green anymore. You look like the overlord of the Ferrero Rocher gang. Apparently, CeeLo Green has now got this alternative ego known as Gnarly Davidson because he's hardcore gold. Looks like gold dust. Huh? And we knew how hardcore he was. Huh? Remember wrestling? Gold dust. This lady that just put glue on her lower half and jumped into a child's ball pit. Oh shit, what am I doing in this ball pit? They've got to go to the Grammys. And then she just walked on the carpet with all of those. Disgusting, looks like a venereal disease. A very colorful one. Adele was, as usual, won all the Grammys. There were no Grammys left for anyone else, but she handed some of hers out all willy-nilly. She won Album of the Year and proceeded to thank Beyonce in a weirdly professing her love kind of way. It was beautiful. It was a magical moment between them, but we all had to witness it.
Like a bit of me has come back to myself, but I can't possibly accept this award. And I'm very humbled and I'm very grateful and gracious, but my artist of my life is Beyonce, and this album for me, the Lemonade album, was just so monumental. Beyonce, it was so monumental.
She went up to herself and was like, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce deserves this Album of the Year with Lemonade. She Kanye Wested herself. And then of course there was the goddess that is Beyonce, Queen Bee. Look at her. Look at her. She looks like Gaia. She's incredible. She came out looking like Khaleesi of real life. She got 2 dragons that she's giving birth to, 2 rat dragons. Now in viral video. It's not actually video like VHS because you can't fit that in your computer because Apple took everything away. Viral video of the week is not technically the viral video of the week, but it is a massive YouTube star, which is basically where all viral videos live. It's a very interesting free speech conversation. Breaking news this week was that Felix Schellberg, otherwise known more importantly as Pewdiepie. So Pewdiepie, if you do not know, has 53 million subscribers on YouTube. That is like double Australia, huh? That's like, imagine there being 2 Pauline Hansons. That is so many people. He's got 15 billion views or something or other on his things. It'll probably be 25 billion after this whole scandal. So he is the biggest thing on YouTube. He has been cut from YouTube Red, Disney's digital division called Maker Studios, cut from Google Preferred as well, because Felix posted on his channel Pewdiepie, he posted since August 9 anti-Semitic jokes on his channel. Does anyone, 9 anti-Semitic jokes? No one? And these jokes have been picked apart by the Wall Street Journal last week, and they looked into his channel and they dissected it and found out that Felix is a Nazi. Basically, all his anti-Semitic jokes have been dissected by the Wall Street Journal and now tons of other news outlets, and basically he's been ripped apart because everyone says his jokes have gone too far. So the conversation has been started. The problem with it is that he has 53 million subscribers. That is a large portion of the earth that may find a problem with the jokes. And also that 53 million people, they're gonna tell someone, Felix. The jokes were bad. The jokes weren't good. They didn't play good. They didn't look what's happened because of it. But the conversation is important. The conversation of free speech. What are we allowed to do here on the internet? What is go and what is no? It's simple. If don't spread hate speech, don't incite violence, don't be a dickhead. That was the show. Hey, if you enjoyed the show, give us a like. If you didn't like the show, then you can also push dislike. Don't do it! Did you know that every 60 seconds, a grown-up man-child gets sad because he doesn't have any subscribers? Yeah. Share if you care, like or die. Do not dislike. Get your mouse away from there. Get your mouse away from there. What's wrong with you? Please catch us next week, Friday. Every Friday this comes out and we look back on the week and what happened on the internet.